Hello and welcome to this new video. In this video, we're going to work on the topic of focus. So in the process of breaking up with my phone, it really became very clear to me that focus is a very important topic, and it goes hand in hand with trying to get away from our phones, I think, and spend more time really intentionally. So focus is something we do, it's not something we have. And so when we try to focus, very often we feel like, oh, it's not safe, it's not okay to just focus on one thing, because there are a million other things that kind of like nagging us. They're like in the background trying to get our attention. And so I think that there's many things connected to it. One of the things is probably that we try to be productive all the time, that you try to make the most out of our time. And so we kind of like follow this, or we believe this myth of like being able to multitask, to do more than one thing, when in fact there's research showing that this is not true. Because switching between tasks, and that's what we're actually doing, costs us energy. And so we want to work towards feeling at peace with just focusing on one thing, and also being open to explore that and experiment with that as an ongoing practice, because it is a practice. Okay, with that said, let's get started. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Even though I feel like I cannot focus, I'm so distracted, right here and right now, it's okay to feel all my feelings. Even though right here, right now, I feel so distracted, I cannot focus on my tasks, and I just want to be somewhere else, I choose to love and accept myself, and I'm okay. Even though it's so hard for me to focus right now, because there's a million things I want to be doing, and I just want to make progress. I want to get them done. Right here and right now, I have compassion for myself. Let's go to the top of the head. I cannot focus. Eyebrow point. It feels impossible for me to focus. Side of the eye. There's just so much to do. Under the eye. And I want to get it all done. Under the nose. I want to do it all at once. Under the lips. I feel overwhelmed with all these things I need to do. Collarbone point. I cannot be right here, right now. I cannot focus. Under the arm. It's not safe to just focus on one thing at a time. Top of the head. All these things nagging in the background. Eyebrow point. No wonder I cannot focus. Side of the eye. I've just got so much going on. Under the eyes, and I feel like I need to be productive. Under the nose, I really want to get these things done. Under the lips, there's a part of me that feels scared when I ask myself what would happen if I didn't get it all done. Collarbone point. This part of me is really scared that I won't be productive. Under the arm. Maybe there's a part of me that feels that I need to prove my worth by being productive. Top of the head. I cannot just take my time. Eyebrow points. I really need to push myself. Side of the eye. I need to push myself to do more. Under the eye. If I didn't push myself, it means that I don't care. Under the nose. If I don't do more, it means that I'm not worthy. Under the lips. I really want to get things done. Collarbone point. I really want to get away from the noise in my head. Under the arm. It feels it's not safe to do just one thing at a time. Top of the head. I want to cram in more things. Eyebrow point. Part of me thinks I can do it. I can easily do more than one thing. Side of the eye. So why would I slow down? Under the eye. I want to do it all at once. Under the nose. And maybe it's okay to acknowledge that part of me that is so scared. Under the lips, because slowing down doesn't feel safe. Collarbone point, but rushing and pushing feels familiar and safe. Under the arm, and part of me really thinks that I can only achieve my goals if I push myself. Top of the head, if I try to do everything at once. Eyebrow point, and maybe it's okay to acknowledge this part. Side of the eye, that part that is really scared of not achieving enough. Under the eye, of not being productive enough. Under the nose, of not being worthy. Under the lips, all these emotions. Collarbone point, all this fear. Under the arm, maybe I can allow it to be there. Top of the head, maybe I can allow myself to just be right here, right now. Eyebrow point, maybe it's okay to start exploring. Side of the eye, maybe I can be curious what it would feel like if I only did one thing at a time. Under the eye, maybe I don't need to force myself. Under the nose, maybe one day it will feel safe to just be in this moment with this one task. Under the lips, maybe I can trust that I can take my time. Collarbone point. Maybe I can take my time and not having to push myself. Under the what would it feel like if I had the time to just focus on this one thing? Top of the head. Maybe I can allow myself to explore what comes up if I only focus on this right now. Eyebrow point, because right here and right now I'm safe. Side of the eye, and maybe it can be safe to just do one thing at a time. Under the eyes, maybe it's not true that I need to prove my worth. Under the nose, maybe I can love and accept myself even if I don't get anything done. Under the lips, maybe I can open myself to that thought that I'm not what I produce, that I'm not what I achieve. Collarbone point, maybe I can invite peace and ease into this process, because right here and right now I'm safe. Okay, take a deep breath in. I hope you feel calmer now. And maybe this is a starting point for you. I always say it's an exploration, and you need to find out for you what's going on, and what are the things that kind of like are nagging in the background. What thoughts come up? What does it mean if you're not as productive? What does it mean if you can't focus? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tapping with me, and I hope to see you in another video.